What's going on, Bromingers? Thank you for tuning in to episode 76 of the show. The phone number is 512-766-4646. Don't forget to like and subscribe, Rails Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. The VIPs this week are Steven Ferreira, Bill Sr., Mike Sucks Donkey Balls, and Sean the Don. Please, 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 please enjoy the episode.
Welcome to our show. We're ready to go. It's a brand new podcast episode. It's Bromingo.
All right, viewers, let's see how we can get Billy to pay attention. Everybody say, "Wake up, Billy!"
On one,
2,
3. Wake up, Billy!
We got him to wake up.
Good job!
That's like I was literally just gonna say that's like waking up out of a nightmare.
I've been really enjoying the deep fake videos of Trump and Obama and Biden and
Playing Overwatch
and playing. No, I always see them playing Minecraft, and then there's ones of Drake and Eminem as well that are very funny. And Kanye, of course.
Have you seen the ones of Joe Biden saying inappropriate and naughty words?
Yes, it's great. It's so funny.
It's very funny, man. It's funny because I was like, really, when I first saw that going on, I was like, oh, this is so funny. And then I met this guy through Aiden, a person who's been on the show before. And I was talking to the guy about, like, have you seen the Biden AI voices? He was like, I made one.
Nice.
And I was like, what? You made one? And I was like, which one did you make? Like, what is he saying? He was like, no, like I designed an app.
Wow.
That did it once. I was like, oh shit. But this guy, who's a really smart dude, really interesting dude to talk to.
Yeah.
His name
wow.
was,
So
Laser.
he's gonna fool millions of old people.
He had an app where it's like you talk into it and then you can pick whatever you want it to sound like. Like basically endless options. It was interesting.
Right. Damn, it's like some Mission Impossible shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You put it up to the phone, you're talking into it.
Right. Yeah, yeah. And Mission Impossible, they had the masks and then they had the little voice. I think that's like a voice changer thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. You guys ever seen Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol?
I don't think I've ever seen the Mission Impossible movies.
I haven't seen any of them either. I've never seen any of them.
Wow. Gotta recommend them, honestly. Great, especially if you like spy movies.
Oh, I love spy movies.
I like action movies. I like seeing Tom Cruise risk his life.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, like, say what you want about Tom Cruise as a guy. He's obviously sus, but, his movies are amazing.
Yeah, generally he makes incredible movies.
And I want to say sus. I don't mean sus in the closeted way. I mean sus in the scary,
We all knew what you meant.
Scary religious way.
What you meant, dude.
Not that he's not closeted, but
I mean, no,
continue.
it's
part of a
both.
cult.
It's certainly both. It's
Right.
certainly both.
Let's get Scientology after us.
But
That'd
I
be
think
fire.
that
That'd be awesome.
using sus in the gay way is homophobic.
You brought
right?
it, but you brought it to the gay way, dude.
No.
Reason.
I think there was plenty of reason. It's like
Wait a second.
It's a question.
So you're saying when you said sus, nobody else thought Scientology?
No. I'm saying that it's very believable that someone would think it's the way that he was clarifying.
Right.
Yeah,
People
Didn't mean
people
it.
have
Yeah.
many preconceived notions about that man.
That he's either gay or in
Well, about that
Scientology?
word, the word sus. Like for some people,
right,
that,
yeah.
sus is
Or
so
both?
much more.
Right.
For both.
Yeah.
Language.
It can be appropriate and inappropriate
At the
sometimes.
same time.
I've watched it with Blake, I'm pretty sure. But Mike, have you ever seen Eyes Wide Shut?
Ooh, it sounds very familiar.
Oh, you haven't seen it, Blake?
I've never
you haven't
seen it.
Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman are both really good in that.
Yeah, I've probably seen the trailer for it.
That's
or, like, the
Kubrick's last
poster.
movie, right?
Yeah, it's his last film.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
think
see
he
it.
died. I think he died like after they had filmed it, but while they were still making it, or before it came out, or something.
I believe that's true. Yeah.
It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie.
I just watched pass. Never mind.
Not it.
Okay, so it's a really good movie, and it's because of Tom Cruise, especially. I feel like he's great in it.
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise's best role is Tropic Thunder.
He's good in that. That's a fun role.
That's the best
That's a fun little. It's a nifty part of his career that he clearly was like a funny
I
enough,
like it when
self-aware
he's on
guy
the phone
to
and
do
he's
that.
like, and I will fuck you in your ass when he's screaming at the dude who's
Yeah.
like in Vietnam and he doesn't get to it. It's so good.
I'll skull fuck you. I think he
Yeah,
says.
yeah, That's it. I'll skull fuck you. I'll skull fuck you. Dude, so good. Jerry Maguire. That's another Tom Cruise hit.
Oh yeah, of course,
Classic,
Jerry
right?
Maguire,
The Mission
Rain
Impossible
Man,
series, Rain Man. That's a good one.
all these movies. What's the one? A Few Good Men. He's great
Few
in
Good
that.
Men.
You know what I think's overrated? Risky Business.
Risky Business.
I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah, it was one of those movies where it was like my parents were like, "Oh, we gotta show you this movie. It's like a classic, right?" And we watch it, and then everyone, including my parents, were like, "Oh, wait, that sucked."
That was ass.
Right? Like they had fond memories of it, but when they watched it again, they were like, "Oh, this doesn't hold up."
Nothing's as crazy as when you watch a movie and then like less than 2 years later you go to show it to someone and you're like, wait, this is trash.
Yeah.
You're like you've just changed enough.
Is there a movie
in
that
your
comes
life.
to mind
It's more
for
of
you?
a yeah, specifically Clerks.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I watched Clerks when I was like 17, 18. Or I had to be like 18-ish. 18, 19 maybe. And then like a year and a half later, I tried to show it to someone. Oh my God. A few years. Maybe it was actually like 3 years later. 3 or 4. I tried to show it to someone and it was so fucking bad. It was not all the things that I remember thinking were great about it were like borderline unbearable.
I don't really remember,
Especially because you
hype.
hype it up. I
Yeah.
mean, I get it. I get why it's famous for what it is, but like you hype it up to someone about like how much you loved it, and then you put it on. You're like, wait, this isn't good. It's just such an awful feeling.
Yeah.
But Clerks, like I love Clerks because a part of me will always have been the person who enjoyed it so much and loved everything about it. But I just sort of packed all that experience into that one time, and then as soon as I tried to watch it again, I was like, oh, this doesn't work for me at all.
I've seen some movies that I really loved, and then come to find out later, like, oh, these are supposed to be apparently terrible, but I love them. Like, dude, remember X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah.
Dude, I loved that movie. Apparently, it's trash.
People don't like it, no. But I could see why you would like it. I mean, we were at the right age, too.
Yeah, it's just like a kick-ass Wolverine movie. I liked X-Men at the time.
Kick ass.
Isn't he fighting? Is he fighting in like
Spider-Man
Tokyo
3
or something?
Spider-Man 3, love it.
Oh yeah, well, Spider-Man 3 is
Great
more
one.
of just like it gets polarizing reactions.
Yeah, it does, but it's still the best one in my opinion. 1 and 3.
I mean, I
1
like.
and 3 are top dogs.
Yeah, I didn't love 2.
2 did have my guy Doc Ock. He did have my guy. on
2's
that,
good. I feel like
but
2's good.
It doesn't hold up to 1 and 3.
See,
3 is good bad because it's like even the bad parts of it are so
Yeah.
crazy that
Who's
you're like,
the
okay,
sand
well, I
guy?
can
Who's that
enjoy
guy?
these. Sandman.
Sandman, yeah. Sand guy. I like Sand guy better than Sand guy.
Sand Guy.
Yeah, who played Sandman? He did like a great job. That was a great role.
I don't even know that he
I
was.
remember
in
watching
the
that and like
new
getting like
one, though.
emotionally like, damn, he's trying to do this for his family, his daughter. And like Spider-Man, stop, dude. You know,
He was an
it was kind of like
anti-hero.
the first one that was like, yeah, Tony Soprano of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, this actor, Thomas Hayden Church.
Yes, Thomas Hayden Church.
He's in a couple other things. He's in Hellboy. We Bought a Zoo. He's in some stuff.
You know who's in a movie now? Stranger Things, Hopper.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't even decided. I'm not gonna watch it because
What's it about?
So he's a ghost in a house, and the people buy the house and get famous off of the fact that there's a ghost in their house, and he does not have it. And he's like, "You're making money off me." I swear to God. Like, go watch the preview for on Netflix. So David Harbour is a ghost in this movie.
I saw this trailer too, Mike. I saw this.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks
sounds
pretty
terrible.
nuts.
And like the family loves the fact that they're getting famous that he's a ghost in their house. And
Is
like,
it a comedy?
dude, I haven't
Yeah.
watched it. I just watched the trailer, but like I was just like, what? Stranger Things to this man? Come on, dude. What are you doing?
Okay.
It was wild.
He's done a lot of stuff since. He's been in those Marvel movies. He did his own Hellboy. He's certainly taken a journey from the earliest Stranger
I'm behind
Things
on
days.
him though. I haven't even watched the newest season of Stranger Things. It's been like years, I think, now since it's been out.
Do you want to hear a take?
Yeah, give me spoilers.
Stranger Things, not very good.
What?
Wow.
I love it, dude.
I liked-
What's wrong with it?
That might be a
I
false
liked-
opinion. That might be the first ever.
You think I'm lying? You think I'm just throwing something out?
No, I
to
just
see- to
think
gauge it.
I just think what you just said isn't true.
I think you're just veering back into old edgelord Billy days.
You're going back to old Billy, dude. We don't want that.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Edgelord.
Is that your honest take on it?
No,
Because
no.
I think
Did you say Edgelord?
I think yeah, he did.
That's so
I think
good.
season. All right, eat shit, Mike. Okay, eat fucking shit. Okay,
Dude,
shut the
that's
fuck.
Edgelord.
Shut
Billy,
your fuck.
Dude,
Shut up.
We got to call him Edgelord.
The Edge Lord.
Billy the Edgelord. That's so rock and
Yo,
roll.
and
dude.
speaking of edging, you guys remember dudes that don't come?
Yeah, dude. Dudes that
Yeah, I
don't
do.
come.
I remember dudes that don't come.
Billy the Edgelord.
I gotta bring it back.
We should bring it back. I always thought it was. I think I even told you this at the time, but I always thought it would be funny to start recording. You know, you could go on Facebook and like record yourself in like the animal faces to do testimonials about not coming or like giving into your urges from those faces to keep it anonymous would be
That'd
so
be great.
I
funny.
could
Sell
change my
tickets.
voice.
Comedians should use it
Yeah.
to sell tickets like that.
Yeah.
That'd be
Dude,
good.
that'd be perfect.
But yeah, I can't come, and you're just dressed up as a fucking elephant.
No,
With the mask on,
the
dude.
point is that you can come. You choose not to
You
come.
can't. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot.
You're harnessing your chi.
I want to save
Yeah.
my essence for when the time is right.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's what dudes that don't come is all
Do you guys
about.
know what soaking is? This has been on podcast for
Of
you.
course.
Yeah,
course.
okay, nice.
I think we've
Okay,
brought
okay.
this up. I think we've brought soaking up.
I'm on all the Mormon dating apps.
Got you. Nice. Are you on Christian Mingle?
Yeah, there's not a ton of Mormons in the Bristol County area. I
Would
would
you like
imagine.
to come to my house?
You
and
caught me
have
in a
milk
lie,
and
Billy.
bread?
No,
I only date Mormons.
I have a thing for Mormons. It's I know it's wrong to fetishize someone based off their religion, but so I just got
We're
something.
human.
I just got
He's
something for the
human.
Mormons.
Yeah. We're all humans, man. That's cool.
Mormon guys or Mormon girls?
Honestly, either. If you're a Mormon guy, that's enough.
I feel like Mormon
You
guys
just
are more
love
willing.
you just love corrupting.
Mormon guys.
Yes,
May
yeah.
be more
I
willing
honestly
to
just
those.
I just want to be like the shithead boyfriend.
You just get off on being the boyfriend that doesn't fit in.
I'm gonna
to
walk
the-
in.
to the
I'm gonna walk in to meet the
religion.
parents. I'm gonna take the last sip of a PBR, crush it, and throw it on their floor. Be like, "What's up, guys?"
You should be drinking Prime. You should have a Prime
He has a
every
Prime.
time you
He
meet your
literally-
No,
Mormon
ready? All
girlfriend's
right, I
parents.
crushed the PBR on the
That's why I
ground.
said it.
Crush a PBR in the ground. Pull the prime out of my back pocket. Crack it.
Yeah, perfect.
What's up,
perfect.
parents? How's it going?
I'm Blake Rutowski, Logan Paul's agent.
Yeah, and I'm here to not fuck your daughter.
What are you doing, step bro?
That's a different scenario.
What?
Different scenario, bro.
No, you walk in there like I'm gonna fuck your daughter, and then
I'm
it's
walking
like,
in this other
"What,
person's
step bro?"
house. Mike, I think you're confusing all these pornos.
What?
You're confusing all the plots of these pornos.
No, because then there's like 6 dudes on you, right?
You're mixing up your
6
genres.
Mormon
What do you
dudes.
mean, dude?
You're
And then
mixing
there's
up
like a
your genres.
50-year-old lady who's with you after that, right? And then boom, furries.
It's funny because in this scenario, I was imagining both parents dressed up in furry outfits.
Nice.
Which, dude, those things have to be expensive.
Yeah, I was just reading a thing about that today.
It has to be like $1,000 at least. You know what I mean? Like,
No, way more. Way more.
what?
Way more.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those suits need to have certain devices on them. So
Do they?
Those suits have like their ears can move and their eyes can move and their
dude.
mouths can open and stuff.
freaky?
That is
Like those
odd.
suits have a lot of shit going on.
No offense.
I
to
mean,
any
I saw
furries
one.
out
I saw
there.
one about like a $20,000 one.
Is there a cock slot?
There's definitely a
They-
zipper.
I-
If
I
there's
know-
no
I know
zipper,
that
I'd
the-
geek.
I know that they wear a lot of diapers.
Whoa.
Huh.
Damn. So they're calling their human shit dog shit. Or whatever they dress up as a furry.
I don't think you guys. I don't think you're
We're not tapped in.
All I
tapped into the
know is
furry
there's
game the
people
way
out
I am. I know a lot about furries. I've read a lot about
furries?
furries.
Educate us.
Billy the
I-
Edgelord, dude.
I don't know the Edge Lord. Yeah,
Edgelord.
thanks. I should make a T-shirt for myself that says Education. That would be fun. But no, furries are like
Knowledge, dude.
I just I just saw a Twitter thread today that started with none of you can go band for band with a furry. Say what you want about furries, but none of you can go band for band with them, most of them.
That's good.
Which is really funny. They're just they have a lot of money, man. The funniest thing about furries is the hotel incident, which I will look up right now.
Was there some sort of furry party?
There was basically a furry convention.
Okay.
That just it
Just
descended
devolved?
into total debauchery.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say,
have
of
no
course, it just turned into an
fucking
orgy.
idea.
I'm sorry, but there's a guy there's like, you fucking stop fucking that rabbit, dude. But they're just everywhere,
Yo,
dude.
Sporky down, Sporky down.
You in the fucking flamingo suit. Get off. Do you think you see
Basically,
a pack,
people
like
just
a pack
like-
of animals, like dogs, a pack of dogs, dude? Can we go dress up as dogs to one of these, man?
There basically were just like multiple incidences with police. Furries were arrested for assault, sexual assault, drug possession.
Oh my God.
Damn.
People shit in the pool. People were like leaving diapers full of shit on cars. And the furry community came out and was like, they basically were like, we think this is more of like a few people behaved this way.
Yeah.
And almost like in an attempt to sort of,
The
ruin the event.
The cops were like, you guys want to act like animals? You're going to get treated like animals. And they were like, okay, cool.
And then they shoved their face in
Awesome.
the shit.
Thank you.
And they shoved their face in the dog.
I don't
And
think
then
there
they
was
come.
much.
And then they do.
I think there was much shit eating.
Furries who don't
But
come.
I fuck with furries. Furries who don't
FWDC,
come
bro.
is actually even better than dudes who don't come.
Furries who don't
It's
come.
even better. Furries who don't come. That's funny.
So furries who don't come is just people who dress as furries and then just like podcast, essentially.
Yeah,
just hang
basically.
out. They just hang out essentially.
Well, because when we're podcasting, it's like the only time during the day that I'm not coming.
Shit, do we have to do a furry episode?
We
might
should-
do a
we should get some furry
episode, dude.
outfits.
We should.
We should get interviewing a furry would be a lot of fun for the show too.
That could be
Yeah,
very
yeah.
cool. Yeah. That'd be I have so many questions.
we
cares,
probably are
dude?
not as far removed from at least one furry.
Seems like you might know
We
about
could
this
get a
more than
furry.
us.
I'm pretty sure like 1 in every 10 Americans is a furry. So we probably know somebody.
We could just ask
I
people on
would
the
love
street.
a number on that.
But I was gonna say. Oh, I forgot.
I saw a child in a furry costume one time being walked around by a
That's
nanny or a parent.
That's kinda
I saw
weird,
that
man.
once. It
Oh,
blew my
God.
mind. It
Damn.
blew my mind.
That means mom and dad are definitely furries.
No. It means I think that means mom and dad
Genetics,
have
dude.
no idea
It's
what
DNA.
furries is.
It's DNA.
I would hope.
Yeah.
I would hope that's just out of
You know
ignorance.
what it is?
You know what I mean?
The kid gets home and dad's like, take that fucking costume off. And he slams his whiskey on the table, dude.
And the kid goes back to his room and cries and starts vlogging
I'll
about
never forget you.
it. So my dad just made me take off my furry outfit.
and then you
Furries make up.
blast some MGK,
Furries make up.
dude.
MGK. Furries who love MGK. I love that.
Yeah. FWLM, bro.
What were we gonna say, Billy? Do we have a percentage on this?
Furries make up like 1 in 5 every 2,500 people or something like
That's a
that.
lot.
Wow.
people,
So
dude.
we're actually probably alienating people right now.
Yeah, I think there's one in this room.
Wait, actually, what are the odds on this?
Nate, you got something to say, bro? You've been quiet this episode. I noticed you when I got here, you were like, "Oh shit!" and you shoved something in your trunk, dude. Like a
Yeah.
it had like a furry tail to it. I didn't want to say anything. I thought
It's
it was
funny,
like,
dude, because when he
I thought
came
it was
over,
a guitar strap.
we were working on music earlier, and he bent over, dude, and I saw a tail pop out of his jeans, man, out of the top.
Nate, it's okay if you like to make love in a costume, bro.
Yeah, we didn't mean to alienate you.
Do your
like
thing.
we're just this is an open,
But can you
loving
tell me what
space.
kind of animal it is?
It's a squirrel.
You're a
He's a
squirrel.
squirrel.
Nice, dude.
Okay.
Squirrel.
You love nuts, dude.
That was
Squirrel.
the tail.
You
It was
love
a
nuts?
pretty big tail.
Right? Yeah, big. It was big and bushy.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
No, dude. Hey, it's fine, man. I
It's
want you
your
to be.
thing.
I want you
Do
to
what
be
you
able to
wanna
be
do.
your true self in front of us. Billy, are you scratching a scratcher right now?
Yeah.
How we looking?
All right, so this is the Year of the Rabbit Scratcher. You can win up to $888. And I've scratched in 888. So if I get 2 more,
We could see you get rich right on this podcast.
That'd be great.
we could see me get a month's rent right on this podcast right now. Actually, no, we can't because I have no matches with only 1 left, which means I have lost.
Sad
I
trombone
got
noise.
two 888s, which means I was only 1 off.
So you're gambling. Proud gambler right there.
I'm gambling now. I'm spending $1 to have a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful, isn't it?
I gotta
No.
pick up
That's
my mic.
beautiful.
I forgot. No, it's dangerous.
It's beautiful. Just $1. Just $1 could change your life.
Hope addiction is a thing.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
That's gambling.
Especially in
Gambling.
times of grief.
We need to learn to be less hopeful and more action based.
So you're saying more realistic?
Yeah. Not realistic. Just take things as it is. you
Let
know?
me put you down this rabbit hole real quick. if
Yeah,
you
hold
don't
on.
mind.
Take me down.
No, I'm joking. Keep going, Sparky.
No, because honestly, I'm giving this opinion. I don't fully believe it.
You don't? Awesome.
No, I'm just-
See, I didn't even do anything.
wanna be
It unraveled.
challenged.
I want
You
to be
want to be
challenged. I want to be
It
challenged.
challenged.
unraveled. But no, you were saying what? That hope's stupid and just fucking go to work?
We need to
Is
be
that
a
what
little
you're
more.
saying?
I think that like there's like being addicted to hope is like the opposite of being a nihilist. You know, or if not
what's your hope
not like a
of-
negative nihilist, like a completely neutral nihilist.
So what do you want to do with your music?
Huh? That's for me.
But are you hoping it does well, right?
That would just be an extra side plus.
Oh, so let me get this straight. You're doing it, but you're not hoping anything comes of it.
Could I get a music career with a side of success, please?
Yeah.
I would
See how
know.
that goes.
No, this is the thing though. This is a creative philosophy that I have.
I'm just saying, you're saying that hope is like an addiction. It's not good, but like you need hope because it keeps you pushing for something.
You need balance with everything. You can't have too much of anyone.
You need
Of course,
you need
yeah.
balance, but here's the thing: if I have that hope, I'm setting myself up for disappointment. So I need to just be like, okay, maybe this will come, maybe it won't. But
So then,
but
what's your reason for doing anything?
because I want to do it. That's why I
Why?
do this podcast, man.
Okay, why?
Because it's fun. It's an outlet for my creativity.
So you have
I can express myself.
So there's not anything of hope that it turns into anything. You're just like, I'm doing this.
I guess there is hope.
There's hope to everything.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. So like to say it's an addiction, you're right, and I think it's one of the biggest addictions out there. Is people hope for everything. People, when you're a kid, you hope to get a certain present from Santa Claus.
We've talked
right?
about on this podcast
when you're an
before.
adult, you hope to have a big successful career, and then when you're a parent, you hope to raise a kid successfully, right? Because you're all hoping this happens, but you don't really know how to do it. So you do things, and you just kind of
Stop
hope that they
hoping,
work out.
learn how to do it.
Yeah, but in order to learn how to do something, you have to have aspirations. Like you have
Lord,
aspirations.
do not. There is no try.
Thank
sorry, I'm
you.
sorry.
Master
No,
Billy is
I'm
very
sorry.
correct.
I shouldn't have done that. I
Fucking
shouldn't have
Master
done that.
Edgelord.
Just apologize, Billy.
It didn't sound like him.
No, that was great.
I'm sorry.
You kind of sucked us
I'm
out of
so
our
sorry.
deep conversation, which was good. We had to get out of that. I'm glad we did. All right.
I can't really do a Yoda. Can anybody do a Yoda?
No, I cannot.
Do
No Yoda here.
or do. No, I'm not even going to
No.
continue past that.
You tried though,
No.
so I guess you hoped
But-
it did well.
You fucking son of a bitch.
I'm joking. We're not going to go back to that. Favorite Guy Fieri episodes of Triple D? Go. I'll go. Phoenix, Arizona. He tried the Megalodon burger. It was 6 patties, 6 slices of cheese on two grilled cheese with a fucking side of fries and a milkshake.
I'm gonna have to say that my favorite episode is the one where we went to Virginia Beach and you got those fish tacos because I myself actually went to that place because of the show and
got
tried them
them.
myself and they were amazing. Mahi mahi,
good.
shout out.
Nice. Billy, what's your favorite Triple D episode?
I do not have an offhand diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Somebody
did
hasn't
they
been
go
reading
to?
the text in the chat, I
Yeah.
guess. Fuck.
Did they go to?
Patty's pierogies.
Did they go to the?
Nick, we gave you that one.
uh,
Go, dude. We gave you that one.
Did they go to the Italian cafe or Italian diner? That place that's in East Providence. Is that
Probably.
the show that went there?
I think that was
Phantom
Hell's
Gourmet.
No, that was Gourmet.
that might have been Phantom Gourmet. Yeah,
But
yeah.
Guy Fieri went to Patty's Pierogies in Fall River.
He did.
Well, I've never been. to
Great
that.
food. Great food.
I've never had it
It
myself.
is so good, dude.
I want to go.
Think of anything you want in pierogi form.
I'm just gonna go right now. Actually,
Sweet
Are they still
potato,
open?
dude. They had a sweet potato one. Oh my fucking god, dude.
What time is Patty's Pierogies open till?
Probably never because they're closed right now until tomorrow morning. So you're
Damn.
never gonna get those tonight.
Fuck.
Tomorrow though, you can probably make a quick order for lunch. See if you and your coworkers wanna.
Dude, they're so tough, bro. They always. I mean, it's honestly just my boss, right? He always wants fast food, and I'm always like, oh, dude, I can't do BK again. Oh, I can't do Taco Bell again. You know, I'm getting so
No,
sick of it.
they went to the Italian corner. The episode I was thinking of exists.
Okay.
They did a diners, drive-ins, and dives there. I remember that one. I'm going to go with that one because I love Italian corner, and my mom told me she ate there today.
Nice.
So yeah, dude, my mom would say such funny shit, bro, because she worked at Dunkin' Donuts like almost my whole life, and
Yeah.
now she has this other job, and she's talking about how she's like, yeah, we had they got me a sandwich from Italian Corner today. Employee appreciation, they called it. Can you fucking believe that? So it's like, it's like she'll say things that's like, we played bingo today. The fuck?
Right. So it's usually just the hustle and bustle of working at a food
She's like,
place.
I'm getting paid. I got paid to play bingo.
That's awesome.
No, I
Very funny.
I got my first job right now that has like a perk here and there. You know, it's very nice and surprising sometimes.
Yeah, I don't have shit like that yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, it's a sales job, you know. So it's my first job.
Right.
It's not like in the service industry specifically, where I'm just like a clerk or a janitor or an intern. You know, like
Yeah.
I actually like it feels like a more adult job, which is fucking nice. But I don't know. There's also things about it that are boring, you know. But
Of course.
but washing dishes sucked. Working in restaurants sucked. So I'd rather just sell guitars. You know, it's not a bad gig. It's not a bad gig. And Billy, what would you like?
Awesome.
Because I know you don't like your job that much.
Oh, I like my job.
You do?
I think it's not the best, but I get to see a lot of free shows. You know, what I don't like about my job is that it's a part-time job, and I need a better source of income.
Okay.
If I really stretch the hours out, I end up with more than enough. But they're not very forthcoming with the hours. You got to sort of finesse. You got to be there at the right time when they offer shifts up out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I low-key had a bad experience where I work at a venue that's like 3.5 miles from me, 4 miles, somewhere in between there. I live 5 minutes from one of the other venues I could work at, and I put a request in to start working there, and they told me no. And so I had been kind of sold on the idea of getting to work there as well, and they told me no. So I'm kind of pissed, especially just because, like, I asked to work one day. I didn't ask, you know, I said, if you could put me on in the future, that'd be great, but I really want to work this one day. My friends are writing for an awards show that's at this venue, so they're going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it'd be so fun to work it and get to see them. And they just were like, no. Which is just stupid, because it's like, I know how these places operate, and everything I've heard about is that place runs on, you know, donkey time, and that's not operated well.
Can you
So it's
explain
like
donkey time?
I mean, there's just fucking donkey-brained clock makers, you know?
Okay, yeah.
People that
Right.
are constructing the clocks and that have donkey brains, and they
He's not
tick at
wrong.
donkey hours.
This
You know
means
how
so
it
much more to
is.
me now. Yeah.
'Cause
It's
these fucking
donkeyismo.
Donkey times, dude.
Okay.
But that's my rant for the day. I'm sure I'll end up getting hours there eventually if I ask again, but I got a pretty abrupt. I just felt, I think I put more of a negative tone into the email than was intended.
Yeah. It's hard to tell over email.
Yeah, anything
Yeah, I don't
like
really
that
like
kinda
email.
Sucks.
Like, yeah, I got an email one time. It said it's like, hey man, look, we really don't want you to come back because frankly, you just caused an entire scene, and like, it wasn't really that big of a deal. I was at a Five Guys,
Okay.
right? And basically, they were taking a little, you know, a bit of time, taking a while. I jumped behind the counter and I start checking myself out. I know how to use a point of sale service system.
Right,
It's
right.
not
You got POS
it's
on
not
lock.
that hard. And they're like, hey, dude, what are you doing? You can't be back here. And I'm like, chill. And I'm like, he's coming towards me he's got a spatula in his fucking hand, right? And frankly, I felt intimidated. All right, illegally, right? You know, I felt intimidated. So I grab the spatula out of his hand, I disarm him, and I chop him in the neck. Okay. I didn't kill him.
Blood.
I didn't kill him. He's not going to be the same ever again. Okay.
It will never recover fully.
He's not going to fully ever recover. But
When did this happen?
it was like last month. I'm like, my lawyer just told me I can talk about it again. But I got the email from them today, and they sounded mad at me. And I honestly, I don't think that they actually were. I think it's just my anxiety.
Yeah. I would chalk it up to anxiety.
Yeah.
You can never tell with emails. You can never tell with those things.
I don't know. I mean, the person himself, he can't type anymore because I
Okay.
severed his spinal cord. But
It's a hard chop.
it was well, yeah. I mean,
Doesn't sound like you did it with a
Adrenaline.
spatula. And
He
any
has-
spatula I've ever seen never made something like that happen.
his lawyer.
Are you sure he wasn't holding a sword?
It was his legal
Maybe
team
a knife?
that reached out to me, and honestly, they weren't very friendly. And I'm like, I felt like the whole time, this whole experience has been kind of a good one overall, and they really just soured it for me.
I've never heard such an elegant way to say I stabbed somebody at Five Guys.
Yeah,
Sounds like you just stabbed
talked.
somebody.
I felt threatened.
You talked.
Yeah, a lot of people feel threatened and then they stab somebody.
You
Like,
talked
God damn
about
it.
stabbing that guy in the neck the way that like
Edgar Allan Poe would
newspaper
write something.
newspaper headlines talk about police officers killing people. You were like
It's
you were like you were viewing a lot of passive voice, a lot of back and forth with the ideas, but how you phrase them.
And
That's
like it
certainly
could have
how that
went
was
this way, but it kind of just had to. You're just saying that over and over. Yeah, you stabbed somebody at Five Guys.
It was more like I hit him hard, right? But then he slipped on the grease on the floor, and it just kind of
It lodged deeper in there when he fell.
He fell straight on it. It's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Boys,
fell
you
on
ready
a
to
knife.
hear You ready to hear the sandwich I'm making when we end this call?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. The bread. It's going to be 2 Eggo waffles.
Okay.
Wow.
That sounds great.
Already coming in hot. I love it.
First thing on the bottom that we're going to have, frozen chicken patty. Cooked up, of course.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I'm surprised you didn't want to keep it frozen.
Not keeping it frozen, though. That'd be too chewy, I think.
Pretty
Too
avant-garde of you,
brick-like.
bro.
Too
Pretty
brick-like.
avant-garde.
Next layer, frozen hash brown.
You're
Okay.
gonna
Pan
keep that
fried.
frozen, right?
That's going to be pan-fried.
You're kidding
Lettuce, tomato, maple syrup. Little salt,
Okay.
little kosher salt.
Whoa.
Little kosher salt.
Lid.
Pepper jack cheese.
Whoa!
Pepper jack cheese.
Great cheese pick.
Oh,
Great
dude,
cheese pick.
I can't
That's very
believe
good.
this
Spicy,
right now.
sweet, delicious. I
Awesome.
can't wait.
Spicy, sweet, salty.
Great cheese.
It's everything.
One of the top tier cheeses.
But, oh man, I don't know, man.
You want a sandwich to occupy many realms.
True.
You want a good sandwich to occupy many realms.
See what I'm getting from this is like a brunch vibe until you throw that pepper jack on there, and I'm like, whoa.
No, pepper jack brings it to life.
I think you have to choose between the syrup and the cheese.
No, you need both.
I could go no syrup. I
Both.
could see the no syrup. I'm doing both.
You
without
have
a doubt.
waffles on there.
Oh, wait,
What are you gonna do? Waffles, no syrup?
Yo,
You fucking kidding
ready?
me?
I got the perfect solution. Honey butter.
Fuck you,
Okay.
dude. Honey
Buy
butter,
me some
dude.
honey butter.
Go
buy
buy
me
some honey butter, dude.
Venmo
Why
me
can't
for
it be
honey
maple
butter.
syrup?
You ever had a honey butter chicken sandwich from Whataburger?
Does sound good.
It's
Yeah,
legendary.
now he's not as pumped on his.
You don't have
'cause
honey
just
and
put that
butter.
in his
You
head.
don't have honey.
I'm not.
He's not getting
What?
honey
You don't
butter.
have honey.
I have some honey, but not honey for honey butter. And I don't have butter.
You don't have butter.
Look what you did,
Wow.
No butter.
Yeah.
And I don't want any.
What?
Tell him, Billy.
I
Tell
don't
him.
want any butter.
Billy
Dude,
the
I don't
Edge
want any
Lord.
butter.
Tell him,
I'm
dude.
so sick of your attitude, Billy.
Nah, dude. You shit all over his
Deal with it,
creation.
bitch.
You wanted
You
no maple
sassy
syrup on
motherfucker.
waffles, dude. It's ridiculous.
Look at him, dude. Just sassing it up over
He
there.
looks like the dude from Despicable Me. He looks like the villain from yeah.
I do kind of have a groove vibe when I'm
You
doing
have a
that.
groove vibe. That or Doofenshmirtz.
It's because you put your head down, your neck disappears, and your shoulders come up. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
with
It's
your
like-
oxygen wires
like you don't
there,
have
I
a
say.
Hey, suck a fucking dick.
Look at him now, dude. We got him all.
He's off the rails.
We
He's
got him
off
all
the
giddy,
rails,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, no, I'm insecure about the wire because it's like this is kind of I need to figure this out better.
There you go. One in, one out is pretty professional.
It does look pretty professional.
It's like
honestly.
I'm in the conversation, but I'm also ready for an intruder.
Right. Yeah, you look
There's
like your
so much-
security.
There's a lot of Peep Pepsi on my glasses, and it's caked into a disgusting grime. I can't
Wow.
see
I
shit.
can almost see the film on
Yeah,
your
when
lenses.
you put it on, your eyes do become a bit more blurrier.
Yeah, those look gnarly,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, dude, I can see it from all the way up.
They're really gross.
I
I,
can
didn't
see that thing
realize
from
I
the
got
East
any
Coast,
Pepsi
dude.
on them.
It looked like you soaked them in swamp water.
Isn't that what you
It does
bathe
look
in?
like I soaked them in swamp water.
Isn't that what you fucking bathe in?
Yeah.
I heard you fucking bathe in swamp water, you fucking swamp monster.
Hey, Billy, you look
That's
good.
what they do
You,
where I'm
you wiped
from.
all that scum off you.
Why don't you drink it, swamp?
Swamp boy.
Swamp boy,
Swamp boy, swamp boy.
swamp ass, swamp boy, dude. Walk around with your swamp ass. That's good. That was good.
He left. He left.
He left. He'll come back. That was good. That was good. Good on him.
Are
He
we
won
at
that.
time?
No, I don't think so.
Can you
He's like,
zoom out,
"Oh,
Nate?"
Swamp boy. That was good, dude. Swamp boy. Let's see if he joins back or if he's really out. That'd be a great way to end it.
You got 35 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, we gotta go at least another 10.
Another
Fuck
10 would
him,
be good.
How dare he, dude?
Do you want to give him another talk?
If he gets back on this, I'm gonna give him the talk.
We should practice.
We need to bring back the other thing we used to say to him.
Okay, so now you want to do it?
It makes more sense.
We got to change it up.
Here we
right?
go. Okay, one
All right.
time.
Ready? It's
Hey,
the same
Billy.
thing?
I don't know how you're acting right now, but you gotta take your head out of your ass.
Yeah, okay, and I'm going to say, I'm sick of this diva shit, and frankly, I've had it.
Well, we both say I've had it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Billy. I've about had it. I think you need to pull your head out of your ass.
Yeah, man. I'm sick of dealing with all this diva shit, and frankly, me and Mike have both had it.
You guys are so right. I've been letting my ego get fucking out
You're
of
just
control.
so what we're calling you Swamp Boy. We're joshing, bro.
Yeah, it's a comedy podcast,
It's a comedy
man.
podcast. And
How-
you didn't
how friends
just
talk.
say, "Hey guys, stop. Guys, stop."
You're right. I just
Guys,
left.
stop.
You're right.
You left. You left us
I went to the last step. I went to the last step first, and I'm
All right,
sorry.
dude. Not cool.
Yeah, I mean, man, like
Nate's taking notes. Don't forget about that.
right. He had to timestamp that and everything, so that way we could edit it out, make it look like we were
Oh,
just happy
you'll
friends
be
the whole
speaking
time.
to Nate, and you know what
Sorry.
happens when people speak to Nate.
I'm sorry. All I can say is I'm sorry.
All right, we're gonna move forward from this. We're gonna
Okay,
move past
good.
this.
Good.
I don't, Mike. It doesn't look like you can.
It's just hard to.
It doesn't look like you can, Mike. It looks like
hard.
you're still caught up in this.
It's just hard to, dude. But I get it. We're all human. We all sway with our emotions. You know,
Yeah.
we're natural. Some faster than others, but there's something.
Could I
called bipolar
could I
for
just
that.
say could I just say one more thing in my defense, maybe?
Sure, go ahead.
Deal with a bitch.
Oh, you sassy motherfucker! You
Oh my
you
God.
swamp thing ass looking motherfucker.
When you do that, it looks like you're wearing a wig. I don't know why it looks like that. It's kind of bold color.
He glued it on good today.
I need to fix my hair. My hair's in a very awkward place. I don't know what any suggestions? I'm open to all suggestions.
Mohawk.
Whoa, that's a crazy suggestion.
Mullet.
No mullet. Danny
Faux
does a
hawk.
mullet.
Yeah.
Faux hawk, dude.
Or
Faux
go
hawk.
back to the T2. You're not far.
T2.
You
Just
know what I'm
go
talking
bald,
about?
dude.
You're not
Shave
you're
your
not
head,
that far.
Shave your head.
Terminator 2?
Yeah, dude, the kid from Terminator 2. He had a great haircut with the swoops. You got good hair for the swoops.
I could do the swoops.
Oh,
I
But
think
yeah,
we-
you're verging onto you're verging on a bowl territory. You got you got a bit of length on there right now.
speaking of Zach Galifianakis,
It is kind of like a long pole.
Who brought him up?
all 3 Hangovers are on Netflix now because Billy looks like Zach Galifianakis. We've talked about this. Dude, he looks like. Look at that. He
Yeah.
looks like Zach Galifianakis.
Dude,
like
honestly,
that.
you could take pictures of people on the street if you were like that, and you're like,
You're like, yeah, I'm Zach Galifianakis.
like, hey, between two ferns.
Hi,
right?
that's me, Zach Galifianakis.
Wow, that's scarily. Looks good.
You know, when I go, I've gone to places and people have been like, are you the actual him? And I'll be like, no. They'll be like, whoa, you look so much like him.
Yeah.
It's just the beard and hair color, I think.
I used to hate it, but now I kind of like it. I mean, because I always liked Zach Galifianakis, don't get me wrong, but I was just like, damn, everybody thinks I look like this guy? He's not a fucking heartthrob. He's not someone people are always like, fucking handsome Zach Galifianakis, you know?
It's like telling someone they look like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, no, it's
That's facts. It's like, that is kind of the comp.
That's good, dude.
And I get it a lot. I get it more than I'm letting on. I get it pretty much everywhere I go.
Yeah.
It's just not his character. You know what I mean? He always plays the same guy.
Yeah.
He could be a romantic lead. He just isn't.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's not a bad looking guy.
Zach,
He
I
just
know,
doesn't
he's
play
not,
that guy.
But I think it's one of those cases where he has done so many funny things. It's like a Will Ferrell thing where Will Ferrell could walk in here and say hi and we'd all laugh. You know what I mean? So him trying to be romantic, I feel like I think he would do well acting at it, but I still think it would get laughs. Like you would
Well,
never
his
see
show-
him in a full drama.
I think his show Baskets did a lot of drama stuff, but it was a comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that show was actually really awesome. It was pretty funny.
It seemed good.
He plays his own brother in it. It's so funny. He has a
That's really
twin.
funny.
Yeah,
That is
it's
awesome.
There's something else where somebody plays the same person. Oh yeah, that's right. All the fucking Medeas. that's I forgot.
I hate this podcast, man. This
You're
shit
thinking of
sucks.
Medea? Dude, I love
as
those
far
movies.
As one, dude.
I love those movies.
Dude, somebody told me an idea for one, or I saw this somewhere, and it was like, "Oh, Madea joins the Space Force," and I thought that would be such a good Madea.
That could be good, man.
Madea. in
I
space.
watched Medea's graduation, Medea's homecoming or Medea's graduation, the most recent one. Watched with my dad. It's a good film.
Oh yeah,
Those are great movies. What are you talking about? Those are good
said that.
movies.
you like the Madea movies? You watch them with your family?
I watched them with my dad. Yeah, when we're together.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Me either. I've never seen one.
Oh, check one out. Check out one of them. Watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Isn't it
Watch that movie.
Madea goes to prison. I heard that was like the best one. No.
That's one. I haven't seen that one. Watch
Yeah.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's actually a great movie that Madea just happens to be one of the characters of.
Okay.
It's like Madea is in it. She's a part of it, but it's more of like just a real movie, and Madea, connects it to the Madea verse.
So she's in the TPCU, the Tyler Perry cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler Perry. I mean, that man Tyler Perry. is responsible for a lot of jobs in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
You know,
That's
what's
one thing
another-
you got to give him. He's created a lot of work for a lot of people.
Another
And
universe that could compete with him is the ASCU,
Adam
Adam
Sandler.
Sandler.
the Adam Sandler cinematic.
Yeah, the
universe.
ASCU. Absolutely. You think
Yeah,
that? You think that?
I would argue that Adam Sandler's cinematic universe is more of like an anthological piece.
But there
'Cause
are
then none
actors
of those-
out of there that have gotten bigger roles from his movies. I think no.
Yeah, of course. I'm saying none of them are movies that connect. Whereas the Madea cinematic universe, like the Marvel one, and we probably should just be calling it the MCU, the Madea cinematic universe, like the
it's
the
greater
Marvel
than
one.
her. It's greater than Madea.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is like there's movies. All those movies exist in the same world, and they're all connected.
Then
Same
again,
as Marvel.
Adam Sandler is more like a Sandler verse, where the theory is that all those
Yeah.
movies are involved and happening on a timeline. I guess you could say.
Yeah, you could create
You
a
know?
timeline
So I guess
for
it's
all
more of a
of
Sandler.
Dude, yeah.
verse.
Then
It's like a JoJo- do you guys know-
Back.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys know JoJo's Big Adventure?
No, I know Jack.
It's an
and Jill.
anime. It's an anime about this guy named Joe, and like all of the many generations of him, but they're basically the same character. That is a funny idea to imagine the Adam Sandler characters as like a JoJo. Just trust me that it's funny. If you guys got the reference, you'd love it.
like Billy Madison meets Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, like those are like descendants of one another from different. Yeah. I bungled it, man. Nate, do you like JoJo's Big Adventure?
Yeah, please tell us if you like that.
Is that with JoJo Siwa?
Is that
No.
is that what she's up
You guys-
to, JoJo? Big
You guys,
Adventure?
did I ever send you when I saw the JoJo Siwa mobile?
No, what?
I never sent this to you guys.
Oh, is this like
All right.
Kirby the car movie? Is this
I'm
what
gonna
this is?
send it.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
like the
send
Pope
it.
mobile? Like she has a car where she's like on display, like the Pope is.
Is it
Has
her
to
in
go
like a
down the
ball
road?
pit? It's her in like a ball pit or some shit on top of a cup.
This is certified, 100% real.
She's like
JoJo
old now.
Siwa's. She's not old, but she's
she's
older.
older.
She was very, very young when she hit the scene. So this is JoJo Siwa's actual car. I know this because I worked the show that she was visiting. This is the car. I'm not going to say this is her car she drives around in. This is the car that she was driven to the show in. I would love for one of you to pull it up on your phones if possible. I just sent it to you. Nate, you should look at it
Nate's
as
got
well. It's that's, and we could pop it up on the screen because I
Yeah.
mean that's
Let's react
JoJo
to it
Siwa's
before we
car.
see it.
What's up?
Let's react to it before we see it.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
shit! Wow.
Damn, dude.
Okay. Whoa. Nuh-uh, dude.
And then scroll left.
Oh my god, it's her fucking face.
Holy
So
shit.
her face is plastered all over
There's a
this car.
third-
And then she
picture.
steps out of it. That's insane.
The first picture.
Wow.
That's actually kind of sick.
That is pretty sick.
Right.
It was really sick, man. It was really sick. And
It's a
as you
Tesla.
guys, I'm sure you guys are tapped into the JoJo Siwa lore, right? You
no,
guys know the
no.
canon.
Of course, I know every single
Well,
fucking
she-
bit of it, dude.
She pretty famously came out as a lesbian, Blake.
Okay. That
She
sounds
sort of
familiar.
became one of those, and that's awesome. Good for her.
She
but
became
this
one
was
of those.
well, I was gonna say she became one of those lesbian celebrities. Like they
Icon,
are,
yeah.
they are lesbian icons for sure. And she is at a show of one of the other big famous, at least queer icons. I don't know if Fletcher identifies as a lesbian, and I don't want to identify for her, but Fletcher is this singer that's huge in this scene.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't want to be. There are definitely those lesbian celebrities: Rebecca Black, Lizzo,
Wait.
JoJo Siwa.
Whoa,
now.
whoa! You're dropping news on me, dude. Rebecca Black and Lizzo are lesbians?
No, they don't have to be lesbians. They have to be icons that the lesbians love. You know what I mean?
Okay, okay.
Rebecca Black is definitely, at the very least, bi. I don't know if I think she's a lesbian though. If
Right.
I'm being honest. I'm almost 100% positive, but I'm not. So I don't want to
Rebecca
say.
Black has bi
Lizzo's straight.
Okay.
As far as I know. Oh, bi. Doesn't she sing in that song? I need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Isn't that the idea that
Feeling
like
fussy.
huh.
walking
Dude,
in
such
my
a good song.
Balenciagas? That's a great
Great
song.
song.
That song's like poetry to me. I'm being totally honest.
I think it's a good
I've
song, yeah.
It's a good
I've
song.
looked at the lyrics of that song and tried to view them as poetry, and every time I'm so impressed.
I can see you put
I
a
love that
poster on
song.
your wall of Lizzo's
I considered it. I genuinely considered it. That's so funny you say
Pump
that
me
because
up.
I made a PDF of just the words to make a poster one time, and I didn't end up doing it.
That's
But
such
I
a-
did think about that once.
Unbelievable.
Imagine years from now, they're like, we found this piece hanging on the home of Queen Lizzo. We think it's a poem.
We found this piece hanging in the home of William Broder before we found the rest of the bodies in there, and it's Lizzo's.
It's the last thing you said to the cult before the poison was injected.
What's that song called?
About damn time.
Fabulous. About damn time. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Lizzo.
Yeah, shout out Lizzo.
But
of
I think
course.
Lizzo had kind of blown up in the lesbian circuit first. I'm pretty sure
Shreds flute.
for a couple years. If I'm not mistaken of the history.
the
Again, I'm
lesbian
not
circuit
a fucking,
is just a funny ass phrase, man.
I'm not a lesbian historian. That's not what I'm trying to propose.
Wait,
here.
what? You're not?
Why the fuck did we have you on this goddamn podcast in the first place then? What
But
the
these
hell?
things I'm pretty sure are all true. Jojo Siwa is at the Fletcher show. Fletcher,
Yep.
big deal amongst, and none of these people are connected either. I don't want to be proposing it as like,
Yeah, it's the
it's
LCU.
like
it's the LCU,
one
the
thing.
Lesbian Cinematic
These are
Universe.
tons of things. Yeah, this is
the
not the
lesbian
LCU.
deep state.
This is not the LCU. No, these are many different scenes that are not connected for sure.
Okay.
How do we
I
get
used
the
to see
lesbian
Rebecca
song?
Black. I used to see Rebecca Black once a month at the subculture shows that I would go to.
Oh, yeah?
She was really tapped into that. I mean, I wasn't hanging out with on the same level as her. There was like the VIP level, but she would be there. You would see her there almost every time.
Is Rosie O'Donnell a lesbian?
No,
No.
I
No.
don't think so.
Huh? Who? Roseanne.
so.
No, I don't think Roseanne's a
Roseanne is a
lesbian.
lesbian.
No,
I think we gotta flex.
Roseanne is famously straight.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Famously
I
straight.
think Rosie.
Maybe
is
it is.
Rosie O'Donnell a lesbian?
Roseanne is very straight. Roseanne. Sorry, Roseanne is very straight.
No, not Roseanne. Fucking suck. Rosie O'Donnell. Is she a lesbian?
Oh, you're right about Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie
Yeah.
O'Onnell,
Oh,
you're
Okay.
right about.
I see. I
That
knew
one
one
I
of them was a
thought.
lesbian. So when you
Rosie
said,
O'Donnell's a lesbian.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. It's Rosie O'Donnell. But I thought they were both straight, but that's just because I don't know a lot about Rosie O'Donnell.
thank God we figured this out.
This is important.
Roseanne blew up originally as like she was the modern housewife type character. Like her character in stand-up was that of I am the modern anti-housewife.
Okay.
Like her shit has always all been about like the American heterosexual woman's experience. That's very much like
Gotcha.
what the center of her sort of character is. Have you guys seen her trailer for her Fox stand-up special?
no.
No.
You guys should watch it like ASAP. It's so fucking funny. I mean, it's not funny. There's zero laughs. All the material she's doing, nobody laughs in the whole trailer.
She bombs.
They put the trailer out. It's not a bomb. It's just like people are clapping and hooting and hollering,
So it's
but it
more
is
like
not
a-
eliciting laughter. It's not eliciting
So
laughter.
it's not a
in the
special.
slightest.
It's more like a TED Talk,
No, it's a special. It's a comedy special.
but they're not laughing. I'm not
No.
watching. No.
You're overthinking this.
I'm
Mike.
not watching no goddamn comedy.
You're overthinking
special,
this,
dude.
dude.
If I can't laugh,
Dude, honestly, I think we're getting cooked here. I think it's time to take this bun out of the oven.
I don't want to burn it.
You don't want to burn the bun, man. It's time to take it out of the oven.
all right, let's take this one out of the oven. Keep it easy and don't be sleazy.
Thanks for coming to our